Uh, if I can find the profile of Mr. Mumtaz. His full name is Sayyid Mumtaz Akhtar. And as I said, he happens to be my brother, but that has nothing to do.
Twin brother, but 2 years older.
And you'll have a chance to talk. Let me do my business. This is not the first time. We are only 2 years apart, and we have gotten into this kind of dialogue many times growing up. But we are the children of the same parents. Our family name falls in the first, so you'll find Sayyid before, sometime in the middle, sometime at the end. There is no fixed laws. But talking about Sayyid Mumtaz Akhtar, he is the recipient of Queen Elizabeth II Diamond Jubilee Medal in 2012. And he lives in Ottawa, which is the, as you know, capital of Canada. And he has lived there for more than 40 years. During this period, he has accumulated an impressive record of humanitarian work that has had far-reaching impact locally, nationally, and internationally. He was instrumental in establishing Human Concern International, HCI. It's a very famous charitable organization in Canada. And he later served as the chairperson of that organization. During his leadership, HCI succeeded in raising over $9 million annually and supporting a multitude of around the world. In the mid-90s, the International Medical and Educational Trust, that is IMET, received a major grant from HCI to build a school and child and maternity center in Karachi, Pakistan. And that is still going strong. Actually, the school, which started as a very unique model, started with 50 students and 10 teachers. And teachers were, and if you read, there is some in your brochure, there is a detail of that. But now we have 500 students. We started with 50, we have 500. And they're taught by mothers who have been trained to teach the standard curriculum of Karachi public school. And the story is in there, you probably ought to read it. But it would not have been possible had HCI, and with his help, with Mumtaz's help, we got a substantial amount of money to buy the land in Karachi and then build a 3-story building, and you have a picture of that building in there, and that is still runs very well and expanding. So thank you. We call him Jaggu. So, and his wife called him Jag. So I don't know what he likes most, but we call him Jaggu.
I like what she calls me.
Jag. You keep interrupting me. Keep it up. Okay. Mr. Akhtar, Jaggu, is a founding member of Jamaat-e-Muslimin of Ottawa, where he led the initiative of first Muslim mortuary, and which is a big deal, I think, because the Muslim population is a big population. There are 500,000 now in Ottawa tonight. And you can tell when you come to talk about that if you want to. He has also served as president of the Ottawa Muslim Association. He held the Islamic Circle of North America, Canada, in launching its first food bank, which is called Sadaqa Food Bank in the Canadian capital, Sadala Food Bank currently provides food supplies to more than 1,000 families, including 600 children a day. So I think he has done wonderful work, and I'm so proud that I'm his brother, older brother, and I'll let him tell the rest of the story, but it's given me a great pleasure that he received the Humanitarian Award of this.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I greet you with the greeting of Islam, which means peace be upon you. Good evening to everybody. IMET, ICPT, and especially Dr. Arshad Hussain, who is my twin brother, 2 years older than me. We spent a lot of time together in Europe, in Montreal, and in the States. Thank you very much for this great honor. I am truly humbled to receive such a recognition and would like to thank the Almighty Allah for His blessing. Working with children and those in difficult situations has always been a passion of mine. If I think back, I would say it all started with my parents. And growing up in Delhi and later in Karachi, many years ago, we were a large family of 11 children, plus father and mother, which is 13 people, and barely making ends meet. But that never stopped my parents from having an open door policy, which basically meant anyone was welcome to come into our home at any time and take whatever they needed. I clearly remember several times people walking in that we didn't even know who they were, unannounced, getting some food from the kitchen or using the facilities and leaving just as they came in. People in the neighborhood knew that if anyone needed anything, they could come to our home. Those memories and inspiration of my older brother, that's him,
Here.
Yeah, he tricked me again. Led me to understand early on that he's only 2 years older, but he was more smarter and wiser than me. That this is what I truly wanted to do in my life. My faith has been my compass and guide. As Muslim, one of our founding principles is that the parable of the believers in their affection, mercy and compassion for each other in that of a body. When any limb aches, in whole body reaches with sickness and fever. I have also been very fortunate to have a spouse who has also dedicated herself to helping others as well. She is not one of those who likes the limelight, so I will simply say that her secret efforts to help everyone and anyone in need is truly amazing. Her words of wisdom and encouragement to me and to my work and to do better have been a key support in my life. I hope that the two of us together can an example and beacon for our children and grandchildren as well. I would also like to thank from the bottom of my heart my siblings for traveling to be here with me today. It is truly appreciated. I would close by saying the word is tumultuous place. There is so much work that needs to be done. I am very thankful for the groups such as IMET and ICTP for their hard work and pray that we can all continue to do our part to make the world a better place. Thank you very much. And again,